Is Colorado and Coach Prime the real deal? Let me ask, after that electrifying win over ranked number 17 TCU to start the season, do you believe? Is Colorado and Coach Prime revolutionizing college football? Let's talk about it. Look, I've been following Coach Prime since his move to Colorado, even before then, and I can honestly say I'm not surprised. What Colorado is doing right now is definitely unprecedented. I mean, this team has made a complete 180 under the leadership of Coach Prime. From changing the culture, being able to flip the roster in a short amount of time as they have, and landing the type of talent that they have, and then actually coming out and beating a ranked team in their first game in the season opener. When a lot of people doubted them, a lot of people doubted this team, making references to the last year's teams, with the fact that they've only won one game, they went 1-11, ignoring the fact that this whole team is a completely different team with new players, new roster, new coaching. So to make the reference that this team went 1-11 last year completely ignores the fact that this whole roster has been changed and it's a completely different team, and it's pretty much like they went 0-0 last year. You can't really gauge what the outcome would have been. And given Coach Prime's reputation, you can't doubt his ability to coach, recruit players, assemble a coaching staff. I mean, look at how he addresses his players. I'm going to play a clip right now just showing the leadership that he brings and he instills into his players. It should have been known from the start that he was going to come and he was going to do what he said he did from the first day. He was going to dominate.
Success is who you are. That's part of your daily life. That's what we strive for. That's what we're going to attain. That's what we're about. So we expect that. You should not be in this room if you didn't expect to win. And we should expect to go out there and work our butts off in practice, right? Every highlight I seen of Dylan or of all these wonderful receivers doing their thing, I saw y'all doing y'all thing. Don't forget, if you get weak-minded, if you get a little soft, if you get a little sensitive, remember, this is personal. Let's have a great one.
I mean, damn. How do you not commit to somebody like that? How do you not try to commit to excellence? How do you not try to prove yourself? How do you not try to be the best that you can be around excellence like that? It just brings a whole different vibe, it brings a whole different energy, it brings a whole different meaning uh, to what you're trying to accomplish. And I feel like the players in there definitely feel that way, and it reflects being at the first game being back, they clinched the number 22 spot in the national title ranking. And that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes to go quote unquote 1-11 to coming back to the first game being ranked. That's amazing. I thought someone who deserves a lot of accolades and a big shout out, who's not getting as much attention as they probably should, is the athletic director, Rick George. My man, Rick George. Rick George, man. I ain't heard Rick George before, Coach Prime with the Colorado, but still, you got to give credit to where credit's due, because this man put his neck out on the line. He put his career out on the line, and he bet big to get Coach Prime over to Colorado. Who knows all the kind of slack that he received? Who knows all the kind of backlash? You have to talk to boosters, alumni. You have to talk to so many people to try to get this move approved, I'm pretty sure. And to actually get that move done and to see it all play out, the hype, everything, that this man he probably lost sleep some nights and everything. He probably went through a lot, and for it to turn out the way that it did, definitely got to give props to this man, and I know he's definitely proud. So big shout out to Rick George. I know a lot of people are proud of him. Definitely got to give credit to where credit's due, and deserving of its own video for sure. With that being said, game one was amazing. I can't wait for game two. You know, I've been watching this team since Coach Prime stepped foot on campus and definitely living up to the hype. The offense is firing on high cylinders. I can't wait to see what they do next game. Yeah, there's some things that need to be worked out on defense for sure. We got to pick up the run game. I definitely want to see what happens when the run game clicks in too. In addition with the offense, some special teams things need to be worked out a little bit too. But pretty much, in the short amount of time that this team has turned around and the unique chemistry that they have now, it's amazing. And I can't wait to see what they do. And I'm gonna leave it here with an article from Fox News, a linebacker from TCU, getting interviewed, and he said, I guess you could say it's a wake up call. How I just said Tuesday. I don't know how losing in the national championship by 60 isn't a wake up call, but right now we're definitely the laughing stock of college football. Definitely losing by 60 in the college championship is a wake up call. Definitely, for sure, should have been a wake up call, and like let's get it in gear. But I don't think the laughing stock of college football. They couldn't have foreseen how Colorado would have came, any of their schemes. They definitely played hard football, and I definitely tip my hat off to TCU. They're a good team. You just couldn't gauge what Colorado would have done coming out the gate. Yeah, they probably could have. Yeah, TCU probably would have had. You know, their nose is high. They probably would have thought they were the better team. But still, that doesn't not make them the better team. It was still a close game. Just as Colorado had flaws with their defense, TCU they had flaws with their defense. And it was a close game. Colorado just came out on top. It could have been. It could have easily went the other way. And we will be saying some of the same things about Colorado, but they also played a hard game too. So you can't really fault yourself. But he also said having 22 missed tackles, having who knows how many missed assignments, making our defense coordinator look awful, just making his defense look like it's a childhood defense, and him getting all this slack. So if it's not a wake up call, then I don't know what is. And I understand that. I understand that for sure. There was definitely a lot of missed assignments and missed tackles on both sides of the field. Um, but you still have to you got to give credit where credit's due. Like TCU's not out of this thing. They got to definitely keep themselves together, and I feel like they'll still have a good record. You know what I mean? And now that Colorado's moving into the same conference, they'll be able to possibly create a little rivalry there. But yeah, definitely got to tip your hat off to TCU. But I'm gonna leave it there with that article. Some good things coming for Colorado this season. But my name is Mike Believe. I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe. Have a good day.